Hey guys, a new season started and I keep getting asked to make a video about the best heroes to solo rank up in this season 19. This list is not in any particular order, but I will highly recommend mastering at least 3 of them in case you have to adjust to your team's composition. Almost all the heroes included in this list, I have made a video tutorial for them before, so if you need a build or any help playing any specific heroes, I will leave the links for those heroes in the description below. So without further ado, let's start with the list. Kagura is definitely one of the best mages to solo rank up. She can instantly burst the squishy heroes and has a lot of tools to easily escape from the enemy. Some people might find her a bit overwhelming to learn, and at first her skill mechanic seems to be quite complex, but if you just keep playing her, you will find that she is not really hard to master. I can tell you from experience, because I used to find her extremely hard to use as well. Yi Sun-shin is one of the best marksmen because usually when you play the hyper carry role, the enemy will try to focus you first. But if you have quick reflexes, you can easily dodge their skills with Yi Sun-shin's first skill. Also, he's pretty good at taking objectives and clearing the jungle. Just gotta master his passive, and you will start destroying the enemy. Moonton just reversed Link's nerf, and now he's back in the meta. His ability to move around the map extremely fast, being able to jump straight to the enemy's backline, and definitely not the easiest hero to catch, make him an incredible hero for solo carrying. But remember to always keep track of his blue buff, because without it, he will run out of energy extremely fast. Lunox can even kill the tankiest heroes in the game easily, all thanks to her magic penetration passive. So if you ever see that your opponent is full of heroes with a lot of tankiness, you should definitely consider picking Lunox to counter them. Just gotta make sure that whenever you are not in a team fight, always keep 1 point in the light bar. One is a really great marksman because she can easily be played in the side lane and even without the help of the tank. She can solo her lane, allowing your jungler to farm faster and not worry too much about the enemy's jungle invasion. What you have to pay attention to is how to proc her ultimate more often, because once she is fully built, her ultimate can single-handedly turn the title battle. Claude is still viable in this meta. All he needs are some good early game heroes by his side, so he can easily take care of the late game. Because in the early game, Claude is quite weaker compared to other jungler heroes. But if you just keep using his ultimate to farm in the early game, you don't have much to worry about. Once he gets Demon Hunter's sword, he's like a completely different hero. Pharsa is one of my favorite heroes because even if your team is quite inexperienced, she's such a great hero for making comebacks. Her insane range allows her to defend the base and clear the minion wave from a very safe distance. But you don't just want to play for the late game. Her early game is also extremely good. You can play her extremely aggressive right from the start. Just remember to level up her first skill first and always use her first skill before the second skill. Hilda is one of those heroes that can be played in different lanes. She can be played as a full tank or as a fighter tank in the side lane. Whatever your team needs, she can fulfill it. But what makes this hero so great is the ability to annoy and disrupt the enemy's farm. In the early game, nobody can trade better than she can. All she has to do is go to a bush and she will become almost immortal. It seems like less people are playing Roger nowadays, but he's definitely still an incredible jungler. His raw damage and ability to dodge the enemy skills makes him an excellent hyper carry. If you see that you're always being targeted first and they keep launching all their control effects right away, use his ultimate often to bait the enemy. Just charge in and then use his ultimate to retreat and immune their skills. Although they nerfed Luoyi's early damage a little bit, now her overall damage is even better, especially for the late game. It's extremely important to master her Yin and Yang passive, because if you don't know how to use it, then she can barely dish any damage. Just remember to always keep her first and second skill in a different color, in order to proc her passive right away. Also, don't be shy at using her ultimate more often. I have noticed that a lot of Luoyi's player seems to forget to use her ultimate often. Lancelot is a great assassin hero for the jungle role. His dashes allow him to easily delete the enemy's backline and then still able to escape without too much trouble. Just gotta practice a bit with his first skill, and in no time you will see that you can instantly delete the enemy support or marksman. After the several buff Chango received, she is definitely a top tier mage hero. Just like Pharsa, she is also great at making comebacks and defending the turrets. Also, she can not only deal an insane amount of damage to the carries, but to the tank as well. And her second skill gives her an insane amount of shield and movement speed. If you're really good with your positioning and have good map awareness, she is not the easiest mage to kill. Also, if you're sneaky, you can always try to steal the enemy's buff. Natalia is probably the closest thing to being an assassin. Before the targets notice her, she is already behind them, ready to cut their throat. If you keep playing this hero, you will also improve your timing, map awareness, and to take advantage of the enemy's distraction to split push. Also, mastering her is a good way to counter a good Natalia as well. You will somewhat be able to predict what she will do next and where she might be. Gusion is one of those heroes that if you really want to get good at, you will have to play hundreds of games. So if you have the determination and patience, this hero is a good choice for you. He can instantly delete most of the heroes in the game except the tanks. But although he cannot delete them instantly, he is also a great tank killer thanks to his passive. Johei is one of the most versatile heroes in the game. If your team needs a tank, then he can be played as a tank. If your team needs a side laner, he can also be playing the side lane. Either way you play him, he can still do extremely well. His early game's damage is one of the best in the game, so make sure to play extremely aggressive right from the start, and don't stop roaming and ganking the enemy. And that's it for the list, although there are some other really great heroes that I didn't mention, such as Cho, Carry, Alucard, Helcurt, Khalid, and so on. In the end, it really depends on the users more than the heroes themselves. So just go ahead and practice whichever hero you want, but like I said previously, try to master at least 3 of them and from different roles. So if your team needs you to adjust, you can just do it without any trouble. Also, there are some other heroes that I didn't mention because they are frequently banned, such as Brody, Baratz, Benedetta, Lapu Lapu, Yuson, Mathilda and Esmeralda. But you have the chance to pick them, then go ahead, because these heroes are extremely good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks.